All right, all right, all right. Monday morning. Looks like the weekend weighed heavy on the market. We saw this move too. Um, we saw a little topping, and we don't usually get a single top, so I'm looking for a bounce. But first things first, let's take a look see at what we got. We got Fed national activity. That's probably the only thing. Actually, the bonds will be interesting because we want to look at the volume that they're putting out there, and that's going to have an effect on interest rates. I mean, if they're tightening how much they're releasing, then the roll off is not going to really have that big an impact, and everybody's kind of looking at the roll off for September, so we could watch that. Tomorrow, new home sales, about it. Red Book doesn't really move the market. Could be interesting. Global manufacturing indications give us good insight on what's going on for the rest of the world. We're in a more fortunate position, and we're going to benefit from this change of inventory supply because we're going to have more onshore manufacturing, and there might even be political support for it, federal support monetarily. So, because it is a defense issue. So, in the long run, I think as a country, we're going to come out of this whole thing looking a little better, a little wiser. In durable goods on Wednesday, we won't look any further. Let's see what they're blaming the market move on. S&P futures fall by 1%. Wall Street looks ahead to Jackson Hole. China trims lending rates again. 1 week after surprise cut. Oh, that's interesting. Trying to jumpstart their economy. That's good. Let them get further into debt. I mean, their real estate sector is just shutting down left and right. They're tearing down buildings they put up that didn't sell. So, very interesting what's going on over there. No, look at that. JP Morgan still calling for the rally to continue. I think we're going to make a double top. I don't know if we're going to get further than that. I guess if we break that previous high on 816, then we could run maybe to about 4,400. But I don't know. I get a little pessimistic on the down days. So I'm going to take a little time before I make that call. South Korea and the U.S. begin their largest military drills. Asia makes mostly lower. Asian markets mostly lower as Fed hike fears weigh on investors. China cuts Fed hike fears. Well, they're worrying about Europe, I think. Russia launches murder investigation. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. So, all right, let's get to it, shall we? Let's take a look at BTC. We were bullish above this line. It broke. It's a good move down. We're out of support right now, so let's just say we're neutral pending a break of this evening's low, really, the overnight low. Come on, get on there. There we go. 21,395. What? I read the wrong. That's the high. I'm having a hard time jumpstarting myself today. 2805. So we're neutral pending that break of that 2805. That's what we're gonna watch. Actually, if you're trading BTC, watch this. See if it's setting up a bear flag, one more flag for another push down, and breaking that. I mean, you're looking at 1800s. So keep your eyes on that. Earl. We're at a major support right here on oil, and we'll just stay neutral pending that. I think we got some more downside. I told you I was looking for that 84 number. We break that, we're at the 84 number. You know, that might be about it. Yeah, maybe 83 and a half, 84, somewhere around there. It's a strong support, but we're still pending breaking um, that weekly support because we put in a hammer last week. If we break this hammer, then we'll probably start grinding our way up. But we'll just watch that. Gold, not doing anything really interesting. You know, we're at a minor support, probably going to turn around here. Not moving too aggressively, which is cool. It's not really showing a flight to safety. Bonds. So here's a major support right here. We broke this support. We can get rid of that right up here. Think, get rid of that. We're sitting right on top of a support. We had this daily micro trend. We broke it. Took a little push down, setting up a flag right here. We could watch that flag. If it breaks the support, though, that's where we'll get bearish on bond prices, which means interest rates move up. So we'll keep an eye on that. We don't really want those interest rates moving up too much. But I think everybody's just wondering what the Fed's going to do next, and we got another 50 or 75. So we need a few indicators to come out, give us a feel. And then for the markets, all right, so these are the futures, and this is as of today. And we triggered a flag overnight or yesterday. We've already triggered that flag. And looks like we're making that move down. Yeah, today's the 22nd, right? Yep. So we're bearish on the dailies, and if we look at the weeklies, it looks like we put in a reversal doji for last week, and we broke that bad boy, and we're making our move down. So we didn't even get up to that upper Keltner on the futures. The shorty of the long is that we need a higher low. It's just how low are we going to go, you know? But this is healthy for a bull market rally, for a rally. And we really haven't put it, we were putting in the higher high. We could come down and test this low. I mean, that's not impossible. That could be the next move. But I'm thinking we get into a higher low. And I think I would like to see us not get too much lower than here this week. So a flat week would really be the best move. And then next week maybe push down again another 60 or 70 points. That would look like a nice pattern. Mm, 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 mm. Yep, that's what I'd be looking for. I mean, yeah, you know, we can't go straight up. We know that. So we got to come down. We got to make that trend. We put in a higher low. That's beautiful, man, because the following week we break that. We know we either challenge this high or break that high. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'd like to see lay out. I mean, obviously today my bias is going to be bearish. I'm going to trade to the downside. I may look for a reversal with that idea that we're not really going to do much this week. We're not going to have a big change. So what did we do last week? We had a high of 327, a low of 220. I mean, you can't really argue 107-point swing in a week when we've had these 107-point swings in a day. That was a very quiet week. That was a very summer-like week. So if we see that again this week, I mean, that's pretty much We got 122, knock 100 off. We got 121. Yeah, that puts us right there, man. It puts us right there. I mean, I would rather not see us hit this midline right here. I think that's like a 20-day. I would rather not see us hit that. This week. I'd rather see us hit that next week, but that's not too bad. So anyway, this is what I'm looking at. This is my spill on the market, and all things must come to an end, as does this video. So do me a favor, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. I want to thank everybody who's helping me out through Patreon and all the other links in the description that you can make a donation if you want. All your comments are appreciated. Whatever contribution you make, intellectually or monetarily, we appreciate. And hey, calm and cool when you trade, and good luck with your trades.